Nagsimula na po ang second half laban ng Smart Gilas at UAE. Joining us in time to catch, well now, 3 misses by UAE to start off action dito sa third period. Ayun na naman ang touch passing ng Gilas, yung selfless play, and leading to that layup para kay Chris Chu.
Mataas ang assist count ng Pilipinas, mataas ang ating field goal rate. Yan ang dahilan kung bakit 21 points ang ating kalamangan. Once again, yung defense rito ng UAE, napakanipis talaga, especially in that shaded area.
It is worth noting na tinabakan po natin ng 35 points itong UAE as JV Casio scoots in for the layup noong Jones Cup.
Yes, at pinoint out yan ni Coach Raiko Toroman that he is expecting itong same lineup para dito sa UAE, but of course he expects a tougher competition from them. At yun ay nakita natin dun sa first few minutes ng first quarter na kung saan lumangmang pang UAE ng 5-0 bago tayo nagpakawala ng sunod-sunod na puntos dahilan sa ating talagang mahusay na depensa. Katulad niyan na naman.
Alatawi, yun, naagawan. There's that tough interior defense. Chris Chu on the move at maaaring tumama yun sa kanyang hita, pero good break para sa Smart Gilas. Will keep the basketball. Dalawang po tayo, 45-22.
At ulitin lang natin yung pagpunto na si Chris Lutz and si Zio Laster will not be allowed to play here in this competition until such time that they are able to submit that document proving that they had their Philippine citizenship before they were 16. At kung kaya't hindi pa makakalaro dito itong ating dalawang mahuhusay na wingman as Chris Chu scores the 4th point of Team Pilipinas. All those points ng Pilipinas nanggaling kay Chris Chu.
Khalil Salem. Alatawi, back to Salem. Abdallah with the shot clock winding down. Yung outside shooting po talaga ng UAE ay isang sakit ng ulo para sa kanila, hindi po para sa atin dahil bihira naman po pumapasok.
Totoo yan. At bihira rin sila nakakapaglaro dito sa FIBA Asia. Patunayan, pang 8 pagkakataon pa lamang sila na nakasali. In the year 2007, 12 sila. In the year 2009, 16 sila. But best placed performance ito ay noong 1997 pa na kung saan nagtapos sila sa pang-6 na pwesto.
The basket is good para kay Mac Barakael. Ang ganda naman ng handoff mula kay JV Casio. Remember, Barakael was actually a last-minute addition to the Wuhan roster.
Tama yan. Merong huling desisyon si Coach Raiko Toroman at ang kanyang coaching staff between Barakael and Dylan Nababu. Tapos, eto nga, nagka-problema tayo sa ating perimeter players na si Lutz at si Lassiter. Kaya kung kaya't kanina, nung nag-start ang laro, itong si Mac Barakael played the small, make that 3 position to try and just make full use dun sa 10 manlalarong active ngayon para sa Team Pilipinas.
Khalil Salem, Abdallah. Alzabi with a miss. Ito na si Chris Chu. Pasa niya, almost intercepted, and there's a foul. I think laban kay Chris.
9-0 blast by Team Pilipinas in the first 2:35 of the third quarter. Pushes us to a 28-point bubble laban dito sa UAE. Tama yung sinabi mo, Miko. Hindi lamang malamig ang kanilang porsyento from the outside, matumal at hindi sunod-sunod na conversions ang nakatuon dito sa UAE. Pinakamadaling tira nila yung huling layup nung first half, no, na kung saan
full tending pa si Japet.
Every shot has nearly been contested by the defense of Team Pilipinas. Ayan na naman.
Another block by Kelly Williams.
Yun yung energy natin on the defensive end that has been consistent and constant for Team Pilipinas.
Block of the game brought to you by Electrogen D Plus Depensa sa anumang panahon.
Hanggat hindi consistent yung pagtama from the outside, hindi luluwag ang depensa rito ng Team Philippines.
Ayan naman, no? Namamayani tayo sa shot blocks, no? Because of Marcus Douthit and Kelly Williams. And Smart Gilas, very much in control dito po sa third period.
Alala mo na 9 out of the last 12 points by UAE has come from the 3-point area, bridging the second and third quarters. And definitely that is a testament to the kind of tight defense na meron tayo doon sa loob. At yung outstanding one-on-one defensive coverages ng ating mga manlalaro. Lahat masipag dumipensa, lahat matyaga at hindi bumibigay.
Shot clock down to 5. Bola na kay Chris Chu. Chris Chu, where's he going? And there's a blocking foul.
Dahil wala na silang choice kundi mag-offer ng hard show defense doon sa ball screen sa tuktok. Dahil kanina patuloy-tuloy na pumipenetrate yung ating mga maliliit na manlalaro. You have guys such as Jimmy Alapag, J.D. Casio, Baroka, and Chris Chu attacking the basket constantly.
Si Salim, gustong guluhin si Baroka. Baroka, pasa niya, natapik. Alzabi behind the back. Alatawi on the move. Uy, wild layup. Loose ball picked up by Ahmad. 25 ang kailangan na bulin ng UAE dito. Kelly Williams has been solid on defense. Ayan, nakaagaw na naman ng bola. Forward pass. Perfect pass para kay Barakael.
Once again, shooting well here in the third. Itong kupunan ng Pilipinas, 11-14 Philippines here in the third, and only a total of 3 points. Receive that one solitary 3-point basket para dito sa UAE.
Eh parang lumalabas na best outside shooter dito, si Al-Hatawi pa eh.
Hindi siya makapasok dahil si Marcus Dautit at si Kelly Williams na patuloy na nakapayong doon sa loob.
Baroka stops and pops. And Mike Gilas determined to increase this already huge lead sa third period. Mike Baroka started the game and he is playing well. Smart Gilas in total control dito po sa third period. Well, may mga laro na tayong natapos dito, no? It's always a busy day of basketball. Basta pag FIBA Asia, no? Ang labanan, ito yung mga kasama natin sa Group D, yung Bahrain.
At lalaban sila sa koponan ng China, maya-maya lamang.
Yeah, good luck. Hindi, tayo rin. Kailangan din natin ng luck
May
bukas.
the force be with you.
Oo. Okay, yung Jordan tinalo Syria kanina, 71-58. Iran beating Chinese Taipei in a low-scoring game, 49-37. Ang Japan po, tinalo ang Indonesia, 81-59. And note on Japan, kung naalala nyo yung Japan na naglaro sa Jones Cup, it is not the same team. Mga
Hindi
ilan
po yun.
Parang 2-3 lang ata yung natira from the Jones
Yes,
Cup team. No?
isang mahusay na point guard at of course yung kanilang matikas na shooter na si Matsui.
3-point gunner.
Na bumira ng 8 3-point baskets nung kalaban natin sila sa Jones Cup. And a rare inside basket given up by the defense of Team Pilipinas.
Si Alatawi ang nakascore. And right before this game, Korea tinalo Malaysia 89-42. Dautit nadulas. Here's Baroka. Baroka trying to go baseline. Chris Chu, pinasa kay Dautit who was not really ready for that flip pass.
Definitely so far, Coach Raiko Toroman has pushed the right buttons here in this initial game by our country dito sa hamon ng UAE. Kagrupo natin, China, Bahrain, and of course, itong koponan ng UAE. At kung sakasakaling makakalusot tayo dito sa round na to, Miko, makakarap natin sa kabilang grupo ay ang Japan, India, Syria o kaya Jordan.
Wow, magical shot by Alatawi. Isa nga parang nagiging go-to guy dito dahil actually dapat sila, sila Salim, dapat sila Ahmad yan, sila Alzabi. And there's Dautit taking care of business. Ngayon, Coach Ronnie, hindi naman po kinakailangan i-sweep natin itong group stage.
Hindi, kailangan lang tayong manalo ng 2 dun sa unang 3 laban. Tomorrow will be a tough game definitely against a powerhouse, ang koponan ng China, the winningest team in the history of FIBA Asia na kung saan 14 na titulo sa huling 25 stagings.
That's dominance.
Dominance, of course.
I'm not good at math, but I can tell na that's dominance.
But not in the last 4 years though.
Yun,
Saan
yun lang.
nasakit ng koponan ng Iran ang kampeonato. Only 5 teams have managed to win 1 title in the 25 staging so far ng FIBA Asia, with the China of course leading the way. Meron ding tig-2 titulo ang koponan ng Iran, Japan, and Korea. Of course, ang Pilipinas mga pangalawa. 5 kampeonato. Subalit ang huli nating panalo ay nakuha pa noong 1986. 2 second place finishes at 1 third place finish nung 1969. Hindi pa po pinapanganak si Miko no.
Bakit? Ikaw, ilang taong ka na nun?
3 taon.
Oh, bata pa naman eh.
Noon.
Bagets ka pa. Hanggang ngayon, bagets ka pa rin, partner.
Yes.
Mo ka na lang. Yes. 3:52 remaining dito po sa third period.
Ito, ibang depensa na ng UAE kontra sa Pilipinas. Para
Rafael.
maibaba naman yung field goal shooting ng Pilipinas, sobrang taas.
Is Doughtit. Hindi po nila mabantayan si Doughtit. Hindi rin sila maka-score laban kay Doughtit. Uy, nako, paminsan-minsan lang sila magpa-fast break. Hindi pa naka-score.
Eh talagang nasa 20% lamang ang field goal shooting mo kung ganong klaseng unmolested layup. Hindi mo maipapasok kontra naman sa talagang matikas at matibay na field goal shooting ng Pilipinas. This is a challenge right now for Team Pilipinas. In the last week competitions na nakita ko, minsan nai-stymie ang offensive rhythm ng Smart pag nagsona ang kalaban. Pag-uusapan natin yan sa ating pagbabalik.
Marcus Doughtit, Jimmy Alapag, Kelly Williams, Mark Barroca. Right now, Smart Gilas ay kontrolado po ang laban. And we'll be back with more action from Wuhan in a moment. Gusto niyo ba manalo ng signed Smart Gilas jerseys and basketballs? Text your message of support to the Smart Gilas Pilipinas national team. Just text Gilas space message/name to 2346. Available to all Smart Globe and Sun Cellular subscribers. Visit www.interactive.ph/FIBA Asia to support our national team for DTI NCR number 6671 series of 2011. Member PDIC.
17 na quarter para
Tuloy
sa
action dito,
Pilipinas.
agaw! At babalik po sa free throw line si Chris Chu.
At kahit na mas maliliit ang lineup ng Team Pilipinas without Lutz and Lassiter, napatingin ako sa iyo, member PDIC ka. Mas mabilis naman at mas matyagang dumipensa, especially when you talk about pressuring from the backcourt. Chris Chu not really scoring heavily, but likewise doing his share on the defensive end, 5 points. Of course, behind the leading scorer na si Marcus Doughtit. At ang kanyang tunggalingan naman sa kabila ay si Alatawa na mayroon ng Alatawi, na mayroon ng double-digit scoring para dito sa Red Shirts. Subalit walang nakakatulong ng consistent production para dito sa UAE. Kumpara dito sa Pilipinas na about 8 players na ang nakatulong sa scoring.
So 60-31, yung first quarter po natin dikit eh. 5 lang ang abante natin, 17-12.
Yes.
So what changed? Ano nagbago? Lalo na nung nag-breakaway na tayo nung second period.
Nakita ko talaga yung depensa natin humigpit. Even when Marcus Doughtit took his momentary rest. Taulava came inside, not to score really, but to be an intimidator on the inside. And he was able to initiate a lot of defensive stops. And it was our fuel to initiate our fast break attack, our transition baskets. And we were continuously attacking the inside like what Ranidel did against the 2-3 zone. Kung kaya from 17-12, mababante tayo ng 41-22 at the end of the first 20 minutes.
Khalil
Ayun na naman, may miss na layup na naman.
Marami
Galing
sila
sa
may
UAE.
miss na layup.
Alam mo, naiilang na kasi talaga eh. Yung pag naisip mo lang na meron dun sa loob na Doughtit na darating ni Kelly Williams na lilipad, may Ranidel na challenge. Maski wala na silang nakikita, naiilang pa rin dito yung mga umatake from United Arab Emirates.
2:24 remaining dito po sa third quarter.
Nakarating ka na ba sa UAE, Miko?
Hindi
Sa
pa.
Dubai?
Hindi pa.
Napakagandang lugar niyan. Subalit hindi lang langis ang primerong negosyo dyan, kundi tourism. Kasi ubos na ang langis dyan.
Naubos na?
Yes. Turismo na.
Sino umubos ng langis?
Naibenta na nila.
Naibenta na.
Oo.
Nasaan na yun langis?
Finite naman yan eh, di ba?
Tama, tama. Mas maganda yung tourism. Kasi palalaguin mo lang siya.
Well, ang problema, nabutas yung real estate bubble nila kung kaya't as a part of Europe's decline dun sa business, di ba?
Oo.
Maraming naapektuhan. Subalit dito sa atin, sa Asia, we are resilient so far dahil hindi tayo nakaasa. Although apektado tayo ng US market. Pero dito, magandang negosyo para sa Pilipinas. Abante ng 29.
Ang apektado dito, UAE, sa depensa ng Smart
Mabigat
Gilas.
talaga.
Yeah.
Oh, akala ko kanina dahil sa size factor, of course, tilting in favor of UAE, nakakatake sila sa loob. Pero hindi nga sila makakreate ng tira nila off the dribble. At efficient tayo sa ating pagmarka and disallowing them from getting and finding those driving lanes.
Baroka, Jimmy. Ball movement para sa Smart Gilas. Minti si Ranidel. Ball nakuha. Naku, nasipa ni Chris Chu. So we'll go to UAE.
And this is likewise a good test for us against that zone defense, because eventually as the tournament goes deeper, you will find that our opponents will take a look at the lineup that we have and sometimes challenge our outside shooting. And that's the reason why Jimmy Alapag was also inserted by Coach Raiko Toroman in this lineup to help us in that particular department.
Abdallah. What a battle there between Alzabi and Baroka. At si Alzabi nakakonekta. Meantime, here's Baroka for 3. Coach Ronnie, pag ganito na namamagana, no, yung lamang na Smart Gilas, you no longer try and look at the score or the size of the lead. Ano na kailangan pagbastad dito ng mga tao?
Well, unang-una titignan mo yung disiplina ng Team Pilipinas. They've worked extremely hard and long to get to where we are right now, no? So hindi mo lang pwedeng tingnan na okay, panalo na tayo rito. 1-0 na tayo, bukas China naman. It will be not as easy as this, definitely. So titingnan mo yung rotation, yung execution, matining ba tayo, patuloy ba tayong didepensa, yung rotation, things that will be able to help our squad in the next few games. And mga dahilan na magiging kasagutan kung tayo ba'y magiging successful tayo sa ating kampanya all the way, hindi lamang hanggang second round, kundi all the way dito sa FIBA Asia.
Alapag. Oh, no look pass para kay Ranidel de Ocampo.
We finished the half shooting about 64%, but definitely here in the third, tataas pa yon. And that is against the taller defenders who have found it hard to keep in step with the quickness of the Filipinos.
Just 2 for 3. Well, perhaps it's the one thing na even with a sizable lead and an acrobatic move by Alzabi, yung outside shooting pa rin natin, no?
Well, in the games that we won in the Champions Cup and in the Jones Cup, those were the games that we shot well from the outside. Because eventually, against the elite teams, yung talagang may mga higante at may mga mahusay na defenders maski sa backcourt at perimeter, talagang kailangan mong tumama from the outside. Aasa ka dyan. Transition baskets from the outside, jumpers against that zone defense. These are consistently demanded in international competitions.
I will tap into your archives, your personal archives, at magiging history lesson to para sa mga batang manonood ng mga kaedad ko, ano? Nung naglalaro ka for
Pwede po bang pakiulit, senyor?
Let's just move on, no?
Okay.
Nung naglalaro ka pa for the national team, you played for the national team at least 10 times in your lifetime. Sino yung mga nakasama mo na pambasag zone?
Well,
Talagang
numero uno.
pinakamatinik ng mga outside shooters na nakalaro mo sa national team.
Numero uno si Alan Kaidik, of course.
course.
At sasama ko na rin dyan si Alvin Patrimonio dahil isang big man who can shoot the three. Of course, babalikan natin yung kwentuhan na yan after this timeout.
Bitin. But we'll be back. Sige, we'll be right back. At ito, pagpapatuloy po natin ang action. From Wuhan, China, end of the third quarter po. Lamang ng Smart Gilas, 69-35.